Earlier in my trading journey, while I was still new to ICT, I got to know about his X Space. So I started listening to them, and yeah, they really resonated with me. So I got into it. So while going to work, I'll be listening to it. While coming back, sometimes while walking, and I used most of my free time to be listening to him. Yeah. So the X Space had great impact in my journey. Okay, so first one I would say is instilling the right mindset, because yeah, that's my beginner mindset, bringing it into trading. I acknowledged it was wrong and I had to fix that. So secondly was the X Space helped me to understand his lectures more, like helped me to absorb them. Yeah, because through the X Space I got to know him more. I got to know his personality, the kind of person he is, you know. So through that X Space I got more understanding of his lectures. As of then, I think I had much time with me. Yeah. But fast forward to this stage now in my development, my schedule is choked up, so I reduced listening to him. Okay. So the previous Saturday, yeah, just the recent X piece he dropped. The title is When It Finally Clicks. Yeah, when it finally clicks. Okay, so I had something I was actually learning, so I saved some videos up on YouTube. So that evening, I decided to like go and finish what I was doing. So coming on YouTube, the first video I saw was that X Space. So I just pushed it aside and I got to what I was learning. So while I was learning and jotting some things down, my mind was just drifting back to that X Space that I must watch it, or I must listen to it. Okay, so I was like, yeah, I will, but later. So that thought was just up there in such a way I was totally distracted from what I was doing. So I just decided to like leave everything and go outside and get some air. So while I was sitting outside, my mind was taking me back to that space that I must listen to it. So I said, okay. I now took my phone and I saved the X space to watch later. So fast forward to the next day when I had my free time, I said, let me listen to it, okay? So as usual, I learned a lot from the X space and it was so insightful. But while I was listening to it, something happened. At the end of it, when he said, I am no longer ICT, oh man,
I'm not ICT anymore.
I was, I really felt sad, okay? I felt really, really sad. So I finished listening to it and yeah. So sitting with that sad emotion, I was just thinking about him in my head, okay? So I realized it wasn't, I shouldn't be sad actually, yes, because he has done a lot. He has give everything, like everything any beginner will ever need. Yes, he has put everything out there for us to learn and become something of ourselves. So I was just grateful in such a way. From that sad emotion, I just transitioned into being grateful. And I do see him as a blessing in the flesh. Yes. And starting out earlier, and I'm still having that mindset till now. I do tell myself that, yeah, God has blessed him with this, with all this because of me, so that I can learn and make something good for myself. Yeah, and maybe help others around me. So from that place I was sitting, I was just feeling this joy in me. Yeah. So Mr. Michael J. Huddiston, I'm really grateful, and I pray for long life, and God will keep using you to do his great works, to do his wonderful works. And concerning that YouTube channel you spoke about, yeah, I've already subscribed, and I'm looking forward to start learning from it. Okay, and yeah, wish you all the best, and thanks for all you've done.